When it comes to finding the best way for local authorities and municipalities to cut down on carbon dioxide emissions, there's a lot to be learned from the Danish-Swedish collaboration in the PRINCIP project. Supported by the EU Interregional Kattegat-Skagerrak initiative, Västra Götaland in Sweden and Northern Jutland in Denmark set forth to map the best ways of reducing emissions within housing, transportation and production. In Sweden, a biogas project in Västra Götaland is producing biogas for cars from waste from the forestry industry. This means that the fuel is not only far more climate friendly, it is also produced locally, reducing the need for fossil fuels as well as saving both money and emissions on transporting petrol and diesel halfway around the globe.
In 10 years from now, our biogas projects will have contributed to reducing the emission of carbon dioxide from the transportation sector by about 100,000 tons per year.
In the city of Frederikshavn in the northern part of Denmark, the municipality offers free energy guidance to the city's inhabitants, an initiative that has spurred more than 250 energy-friendly renovations over the last year, creating jobs and heightening the value of houses.
Han ville gerne hjælpe en betrængt branche. Det var da krisen var på det allerhøjst, og håndværkerne havde lidt at lave, så kunne vi ved hjælp af det her skabe flere arbejdspladser. Det var også for at lave en stor portion energibesparelser, og så var det endelig for at se, om vi kunne hjælpe husejerne i forhold til salgsværdien af deres bolig.
One of the renovators is John Grønlund. To him, it makes perfect sense to restore his private house according to future energy certifications.
Investeringen har beløbet sig til 200.000. Og besparelsen den ligger, altså hvis vi tæller tingene sammen enkeltvis, så ligger det jo nok på noget med omkring 20.000 gange.
Energy renovation has also been one of the focal areas in Sweden. In a troubled neighborhood, the complete renovation of an apartment block has turned it from an energy waster to an above-standard passive house and, at the same time, strengthened the social bonds in the area.
The aim of doing energy renovations has been to make these areas function physically, environmentally, but also socially. So it has a lot more to do than just energy renovations.
Renovating buildings is not always an option. In Aalborg, the municipality opted to tear down an old institution for people with mental disabilities and rebuilt it in a better design that fits the purpose and at the same time produces as much energy as it uses.
De steder, hvor det er, vi kan slippe afsted med at lave passivhuse, der synes jeg, vi skal gøre det, fordi at vi på den måde leverer nogle markante bidrag i forhold til at formindske CO2-udslippet og gøre noget ved de klimaudfordringer, der er. Og så skal vi jo også huske på, at energipriserne, det har man jo en klar forventning om, at de kommer til at stige i fremtiden. Så det, at vi er i stand til at spare på energien, det sikrer jo, at vi jo så også har nogle fornuftige driftsomkostninger på siden.
The same principles apply to this preschool in Gothenburg. When it opens shortly, it will be housing 120 children from the ages of 1 to 5. Not only has the preschool been designed specifically with the children in mind, it is also completely CO2 neutral.
We think it's extra important to show really sustainable solutions in a building that is designated to small children. And we hope that they already from the beginning will learn how to act climate smart.
In a newly built block of flats in the small town of Sæby in Northern Jutland, an unusual initiative tries to change the energy consumption patterns of the inhabitants. On an energy smiley panel installed in each apartment, they can keep a real-time track of their energy consumption.
Det, at jeg bor her, har gjort mig mere bevidst om mit forbrug på el og på vand.
The Danish window factory, Kronevinduer, produces high-end energy-efficient windows and doors. By energy optimizing the production line, the company has managed to decrease its internal energy consumption with more than 70% over the last 6 years. Not to save money, but to do the right thing.
Hvis vi sparer 100 eller et par 100.000 i energi om året, jamen det vil ikke flytte ret meget på vores bundlinje, så det er jo ikke det betyder noget, men det betyder noget, at vi kan gøre det. Og når vi kan gøre det, så skal vi også gøre det.
The transport sector is one of the heavy contributors of carbon dioxide. In a close collaboration with partners in the logistics sector, the Port of Gothenburg has launched the Railport Scandinavia initiative that focuses on getting goods transported from the harbour on electrified trains rather than diesel-guzzling trucks. So far, more than 50% of the containers at Scandinavia's busiest harbour have been moved from trucks to trains, benefiting more than just the environment.
That will reduce the amount of accidents, and it's good to reduce accidents with heavy vehicles because usually they are more fatal than accidents within passenger cars.
Another Swedish initiative to lessen emission from cars is the West Swedish Agreement. Using the money made from congestion charges in downtown Gothenburg, local municipalities and transport companies have increased bus, train and tram services in the entire region.
It's the start of the changing travel habit project for Göteborg that will last, I think, for 10-15 years from now and on.
From transport solutions and climate-friendly buildings to production line optimization, energy renovation, gasification, smiley panels and free energy building guides, the PRINCIP program has collected a plethora of cases and good examples for inspiration that can be seen at this website.